Hi. Dear guys, another ride that I'm taking now because I love to ride, I love to drive, going to the gym to train with my son. So one thing that I want to tell you guys is like, you don't need steroids, even if you're 40 plus. It wasn't like that you need a T something to TRT to supply extra testosterone for yourself and blah blah blah. Don't do it, because that's the way the marketing or people are trying to sell the products on the steroids and stuff like that. I don't use steroids. I use products that I'm saying that I'm not natural is because I'm enhancing my body with creatine, glutamine, those type of PCA things, because it does natural. Number one, that's what you're saying, but for me it's not, because you're enhancing using products outside your body beside the food, regular food meal, to enhance yourself and recover yourself fast. What is this steroids for? To recover yourself fast and do the anabolic effect that can be made with creatine. But if you're 40 plus, 50, 60, you don't need that. You don't need to train. You just need to train properly, eat properly, and my hat off to all the bodybuilders, all the kind of stuff. My respect. I love bodybuilding, all the kind of stuff. Actually, you see a story sent by Ronnie Coleman, Milos Archev. Those guys competing natural at the beginning of the years. Even Kevin LeBron used to compete natural 100%. That you need to go to the next level because you're competing. If you're not competing, even competing, you don't need that. But if you would like to step up the other level, okay, you use steroids or do whatever you want. But my channel is focus more on people that want to be healthy, natural, in the natural way. Even if you would like to use the steroids, I can tell you stuff like, you need to use a lot of stuff that people are using right now. People using GH by itself. GH elevate your blood sugar, and after that you need to use insulin. You don't need insulin because if you use dextrose and you're training, and dextrose, that is glucose, it's totally different than sucrose, because sucrose is the glucose plus fructose, takes more time to the body absorb it. So if you use dextrose with creatine, during your training, before your training, after training, you're going to impulse more your insulin level, that in the same way you need insulin. So if you do a good diet, good training, hypertrophy training, 45 minutes, 1 hour, not talking, not laughing. You're not going to the gym to laugh. I'm seeing people in the gym laughing, and after that, the body or the mirror will laugh to you back. Why? Because you're wasting your time talking with somebody else and laughing. Just finish your training, take your supplements and stuff, and after that you can talk and chat, do whatever you want. But during the gym, you need to be focused on training hard, killing those cells to be able to recover after. Because you don't grow, you don't get better in the gym. You just get better when you're resting and using the proper nutrients. I'm not a bodybuilder, but I love bodybuilding. And for the years that I've been training, I look normal because I want to be looking normal. I eat in my 2,500 calories. I don't count calories that much, but it's around 2,500 calories. If I reach in the 3,000, I feel full. I can feel it because I've been years doing diets and stuff like that. I can feel it. I'm reaching the 3,000 plus by experience. You don't need to count. I used to count my calories when I was 11 years old, and because my dad used to train us. But the thing is, you don't need any steroids. A guy in the gym telling me, "Oh, I'm using testosterone." I said, "How old are you?" 30. Are you kidding me? Using testosterone right now? Because doesn't excuse to use steroids because thinking that what you see on YouTube, watching YouTube, you're going to enhance yourself, you're going to grow and be like a bodybuilder. Bro, you need to train properly. You need to, it's not the steroids, it's the way you train, the way you eat, period. You can use the steroids, all the steroids that you want, but if you don't eat properly, you're done. Trust me, you're done. Because steroids is what is useful only for medical purpose to recover people after surgery or blah blah blah. And after that, I don't remember the 1965 Charles Chocolate. Yeah, I don't remember his name. He said like, oh, you can use this to recover yourself. You can recover the muscle. Milo Sarchev, great bodybuilder. He knows a lot. They call him the mind. He's saying it's not the way you use, it's not the insulin, it's the way you use it. Perfect. But if you're not competing, why are you going to be using that? You can, actually Milo says all the time, you can use creatine, BCA, alanine, citrulline before, during your workout with dextrose, and you're going to use your own insulin. No, because my body don't produce insulin. That's an excuse, bro. Don't use a steroid. Don't use a stuff you're going to regret it after. The way it works is like eat properly in the morning. The sugar or dextrose is good for your body with your creatine. Your body will absorb creatine by itself. People taking creatine by itself, that's wrong. You're wasting your money. Take your creatine, use dextrose, some sugar, something. If you don't have dextrose, because you can find it sometime in the pharmacy, use sugar. Mix it out, 2 spoons, 3 spoons, mix it up. No, because I'm on diet, stupid. Doesn't matter. If you're going to train, you need that, because every contraction the muscle needs those glucose. That glycogen, you're not going to use your own glycogen that you're being incrementing every time you eat to grow your muscle. Even if you're on diet, you're growing yourself. No, fats don't make muscle. People say, no, the muscle rely on water. That means that you need carbs. 72% of the body is water, muscle. If you deplete yourself to about 50 grams of carb, because you're crazy, you do that when you need to dry yourself, and you need to carb up immediately after 3 days. But don't do that. Don't do crazy stuff with your body. Dehydrating yourself is for the few. If you would like to do a photo shoot, take some pictures and stuff. But after that, you don't need to do more than 3 days. Even so, if you drop your water, you need to drop your carbs, deplete your sodium and blah blah blah. And after that, you need to load up carbs. And people load up carbs, but they forget to increase the water back again. What the body's going to say, you're not giving to me water, I'm going to hold this shit, I'm not going to put the potassium with the sodium inside the muscle, and forget about it. You're going to hold water. You increase your water back again, and the day of the contest and the prejudging or the photo shoot, you just you just cut the water immediately. It's like you let the faucet and the sink open and closing immediately the day in the morning, poof, and you're going to dry more. But those type of things, that's stupid to do. If you're not competing, you're going to be an unhealthy regular person. Trust me. You don't need a steroid, you don't need to do crazy stuff just because you see people on YouTube and stuff. That's why my channel, making my stuff just this regular thing. I don't like to be dry. People say, oh, who doesn't want to be like dry? Me, because that thing is not normal to be like that more than 1 week. It's not normal. Immediately the day after, you're going to do the yo-yo thing and bounce it back. I like to have some some water retention that you can see the muscle. The face is normal, looks normal, not sucking. Normal. That's my channel for. And you can have abs, even so veins and style look dry, but not that ultra dry. Why? Because it's not normal. Your body can't stand that for a long time period of time. And dehydrated doesn't do too much, dehydrate the muscle, period. If you cut your carbs, period. Those high fats, don't do that. You're kidding me? The muscle, the brain works with carbs. Drop your fat, increase your carbs, good carb, put sugar in your diet if you like to put your glucose, dextrose in the morning, before training, after training. But don't confuse sugar with a cake, because that cake gives you extra calories that you don't need, fat and shit that you don't need. I'm talking about dextrose. Sugar. Let's say you can find dextrose. Sugar. Why sugar? Pure refined sugar. That's it. So I just wanted to tell you that, guys. Be healthy. Be healthy in the gym. Don't talk too much in the gym. Train as hard you can. Don't do more than 3-4 exercises per muscle. Train as heavy as possible, like 75%. Nobody reached the 90% training heavy. You're killing yourself. That's a metal, that's heavy thing that the body hasn't been made to extend that. Steroids, they're not bad. Steroids actually helps you to prevent injuries and stuff. But if you're not competing, you're wasting your money, because at the end of the day, you're going to stop using your testosterone, blah blah blah. The women, they're going to be looking like a man. That's not normal. Use the regular thing. If you have questions, let me know. But the few things that I learned: don't use steroids if you're not competing. Eat healthy, but not that healthy. Because nothing is 100% organic. Oh, this can of beans is organic. Bullshit. Because how come it's gonna be organic if it's in a can? They need to put something, chemicals and stuff. You would like to be organic? Go to the farm. Get a real meat. Don't go to the grocery store to get meat. Go to a real, I don't know, supply factory, something to get organic stuff. But try to be healthy. See you soon. If you have questions, let me know.